Alrighty guys, welcome to the channel. Today's the day. It's bright and early, 5 a.m. I'm about to take a 3-hour drive to Philadelphia with my dad, my uncle, and one of my best friends. We're going to meet the GOAT, John Cena. Let's do it. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. What do you got?
Burning my mouth with a hot crack cake.
Let me see it.
Burn your asshole with that hot crack cake.
Oh my goodness.
Cake.
Chocolate butter cake, 8 a.m.
Yummy.
Nice.
Well, we gotta figure out.
And then 2 salted caramel, that's it. Thank you.
We've made it to the convention center. Got the bag of figs. And we're headed in. They got some wrestling figures over here. Got the new Jeff Hardy AEW. Oh man. Pay-per-view exclusive Sting. Probably get that on clearance though. Bunch of elites. Anything cool over here, X?
This Rey Mysterio with the mask.
Oh, that's pretty fire.
The Spider-Man mask.
That's really fire,
I would
actually.
buy it, but I know the mask is not.
Got some Rocky figures back there.
Stand back. There's a hurricane coming.
Man,
I'm actually curious what this AW.
there's some cool stuff.
How's it going?
How you doing? The big wall of wrestling. How you doing? Ton of figures over here. Alrighty guys, we are in line for John Cena's redemption, and then we're gonna be going in to the photo op. So I will keep you updated as we get there. Very loud in here, a lot of toys to look at, so hopefully I get some time to look around and we'll show you what we got. We got our tickets for John Cena on the premium autograph, 2 for Nick, 2 for me, and we'll go back to meet him when it's time. They got the talking Ultimate Warrior WWF. It's a pretty cool Monsters Inc. display right there. Pretty cool Funkos over here. Joe Pesci autograph. You see the price tag. A lot of cool ones. Danny Trejo. You got the Marv to go with it. That's pretty sick. A lot of cool stuff. Looks like a Johnny Depp. Chris Hemsworth up there, 7-Bap, Snoop Dogg. Pretty cool stuff. A lot of Funkos here for sure, a lot of Funkos. Alrighty guys, we just met John Cena. You could tell I'm nervous with a red face, but we did get our picture. So, just met him, and I'll put a better picture up when I get the digital render too. This whole entire line is for John Cena. And he still has to do all of those people right here on the left for photos. So we'll get there soon. No photos allowed in there, so I'm gonna try to record in my pocket again. Alrighty guys, so we are back from the John Cena autograph signing, and unfortunately, if we got to this point in the video, I don't think my camera got much of the actual meet and greet at all. And unfortunately, the problem with that was that they did not allow cameras or phones into the event. So I think I may have gotten a little audio, and if I did, I'll insert that now. But if I didn't, then we are just gonna roll with the punches here and have to show you what I got today. We got 3 autograph figures. We got a nice 8x10 of the actual meet and greet. And I have some stories of meeting John Cena, what I said to him. And again, unfortunately, we couldn't get a ton of film in there. No one really could. But I tried my best, and this camera turned off in my pocket like 3 times. So that's unfortunate, but let's at least sit down and tell you what happened today with meeting John Cena. Alrighty guys, so like I had mentioned, we did get 3 things signed, 2 of which were from my buddy Nick from the Fig Cave podcast. If you don't listen to them, they do a great podcast every week. I think it's still every week. Wrestling news has been a little bit dry for figures, but they still do their podcast every week, and it's a great podcast, so definitely check them out. Nick sent me 2 figures to get signed for him, which I don't think he'll mind me showing you. Those 2, and I got a figure signed. We also took a picture with John that I think I might have already shown off in this vlog. We got it framed, and we also were able to get the digital, so I'll throw that in here right now so you can see that digital picture. It was me, my uncle, my father, and my good buddy Xavier, who we met the Hardys last week. So we're back to back on meet and greets 2 weeks in a row, and all of them are legends, quite no other than the GOAT John Cena, right? But let's show you these figures that we got signed. I'll start off with just showing this cool lanyard that they actually had. They had this Homer Simpson lanyard for Fan Expo Philly, so it's a nice little memory to have. I always like picking up a lanyard if I don't have one already at the event, and then a cool little badge for the event. So that was souvenir number 1 of the day. And then we'll show you Nick's figures first. Unfortunately, one of his figures, wow, there's that ring light, man. It's like I was born again right there. Do you see that? All right, so we did get one figure, and it was smudged because it was a little bit of a rush getting out of there. Like, we got our figures back in our hands, and then they were kind of really trying to rush us out. Rightfully so. A lot of people trying to meet Cena, but my uncle, the figure like fell towards his stomach when the paint pen was still wet. So Nick does know about this. We have talked. It was a really unfortunate situation, but you can't really, accidents happen, and luckily for him, this is a fixable one. You can get a little bit of an acetone Q-tip and kind of hit this and clean it up. But number 1 he got was this John Cena right here from Ultimate Edition, I think 24. Really cool one here. Signed it in white. Got it authenticated for him as well. So that was figure number 1 that he got signed. Figure number 2 that he got signed was one that I'm a little bit jealous of. I don't even have this one in my personal collection. And now that I see it in hand, I do think I'm gonna have to pick it up and get it loose, just because you can pose it really well. Mint on card, I don't really need this one personally for my own collection, but loose, I do think I'm gonna pick this one up. We got the Fan Takeover Amazon exclusive John Cena autographed, again in that white Sharpie paint pen and certified by the company. This is Nick's figure, and it was Official Picks was the name of the company, which I've never heard of. I thought it was JSA, but it's not. So really cool figure, Nick. I'm glad we got these signed for you, and he was really a cool dude, and we'll get to the stories right after this. I'll show you what I got. Finally, third and final purchase we got was the From the Vault John Cena. This is for my own personal collection. Really love how this came out. I love the certification sticker there as well. This is a PC item until the end of time, really. I hope, God willing, everything works out and nothing ever happens to it. But this one's going to stick in the collection. John Cena, obviously a major GOAT for me. He's on the Mount Rushmore, and he's one of my top 2 favorite wrestlers of all time, him and Jeff Hardy. He's probably edged him out as I've become more of an adult. As a kid, it was Jeff Hardy, but this figure is awesome. I'm really grateful to have it and have the stories with it, which I'll share really, really quickly, because obviously I don't want to bore you, and I wish that I had it on film. But when we met him for the picture, it was pretty quick. They moved the line very fast. And I did just say thank you. No, thank you for the memories and for all the great wrestling moments. He said, oh no, thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Always appreciate that. He was a really good dude in the quick interaction there. Then when we got into the autographs, the wait for the autographs was extremely long. We waited like 2.5 hours, and they had like call times. Like, our call time was 1:15, then there was a 2:15 and a 3:15, but we waited until, like I said, 2.5 hours after 1:15, which again, you gotta wait to meet people. I get it. And he was being very personable, which was really cool. But got in there, told him that my wife loved him in Daddy's Home too. She would have killed me, you know, if I didn't tell him. He laughed, and we shared a little moment about that. He talked about how he liked that he was able to sing in that movie. It was really cool. And then I told him that when I was in the military at 17 years old, his work ethic was like something I was really trying to emulate. You know, I was like, man, this guy works so hard, and look at the success he had. And I was really trying to like think of that when I was going through my own hard times. And I told him that, and he was really cool. And you know, he's a big military guy, so it was really a nice moment. And he took time to talk to everybody, my uncle, my dad, everybody got a minute to talk to him. And really cool guy. And sometimes you go to these meet and greets and they're just signing and saying, okay, yeah, cool, nice to meet you, and then you go on your way. He put the pen down, looked right in your eyes and talked to you, and then he signed your item, which I thought was really cool. And it's the little things that make these events really worth it. And he, in my opinion, at least for my experience, he did all the things right of just being a human being and having a quick little conversation with you and still keeping the line moving. Really, really cool guy, and a bucket list item done for me meeting John Cena. Definitely worth it. We traveled like a total of 7.5, 8 hours today, but it was worth it. I had a great day, and I am tired and ready to go to bed. I hope somehow I got some audio to show you guys. If not, I'm so sorry. I was literally having the camera in my pocket recording like the whole day, and it just kept turning off whenever it would slip all the way in my pocket. It was super annoying. We got to figure that out for next time. But again, I do apologize, and I hope you enjoyed the video and you enjoyed the autographs that we got. If you did, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. This is probably a pretty quick video, but I appreciate it very much. It goes so far for the channel, just letting us get out there to other collectors. And let me know what else you guys want to see in the comment section, because like I said, wrestling figure news has been a little bit dry, and I kind of want to know what you guys want to see. Top 10s. You want to see my top 10 John Cena figures? I did Jeff Hardy. You want to see stuff like that? Toy hunts have been a little bland in Connecticut. Let me know what you guys are interested in. That's what makes this channel grow, is making sure that we have a good relationship. And I appreciate every single one of you guys. So thank you so much for being here and supporting. Take care and God bless as always. And we'll see you real soon with more content. Thanks again.